Guess who's bringing y'all another Faces of Royalty makeover episode? She is. So, yes, this is my sissy, and she is getting ready for a wedding shower. And she asked me to beat her face, lay her to the gods. So, that's exactly what I am doing here. I already moisturized her face and toned it. Now I'm getting into her brows. For her brows, I use the Jordana pencil in dark brown. And now I'm just going in with my LA Girl concealer in Beautiful Bronze. Someone has asked me to do a tutorial for my chocolate skin girls, and hopefully this helps you out. You know who you are. Yes, I did this especially for you, my love. So now I'm going into her eyes. I'm priming her eyes with the e.l.f. eyelid primer. This is a primer that y'all can find for $1. $1. Moving on with her eyes. Now, for her brow bone color, I'm just taking a nice soft brown. I don't want her brow bone to be nothing too crazy, so I'm just going with a soft brown for that. For her transition color, I'm using Max Blunt. If you guys notice, that's the color that I typically use to contour my face with, so I'm using that as a transition color for her. For her eyelids, I'm adding a copper color. It didn't come out as copper as I wanted it to, but I continue to work with that. You got to work with what you got. So now I'm taking a dark brown and I'm adding that to her outer V. And then I'm going to deepen her crease just a little bit by adding some black. I'm not adding too much black because sometimes black could be a little bit harsh. And I didn't want the look to be too smoky. I wanted to keep it simple and soft. So I'm taking the black and I'm adding that to her outer V as well. For her face, now I'm priming it and I'm using the Benefits Porefessional primer. And now I'm going to go back to her eyes. I wanted to add this shimmer to the center of her eyelid, and the shimmer is by Inglot. I cannot remember the name of it, but I'll be sure to leave it down below. I'm taking my NYC liquid liner and I'm going to line her eyes. I'm going to add just a little wing, just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Gotta prime that face with Milk and Magnesia to keep your face nice and matte so it's not too oily throughout the day. For her foundation, I'm using Revlon Colorstay. Hands down, one of my favorite drugstore foundations. I can't remember the color, but I'll look it up and I'll leave it down below as well. I'm making sure I blend that throughout her face. Now, after this, I'm going to go in with the Beautiful Bronze concealer by LA Girl, and I'm going to highlight her face, and I'm going to blend that out with my Real Techniques sponge. I've set her face, and not necessarily her face, but I've set her highlight, basically where I applied the concealer. I set that with Nye's Topaz, and now I'm using Black Radiance's Rich Mahogany, and I'm using that to contour her face. The contour didn't come out as bold as I wanted it to, so now I'm going to use the reverse contour technique to make sure that that contour pops a little bit. For her lashes, I'm keeping her lashes real simple, real natural. There's some soft lashes that I got from Walgreens. Geez, I can't remember the name, but forgive me, y'all. There's some bomb lashes though. I'm going back into the Black Radiance, and I'm gonna go ahead and contour her nose with that. And now I'm setting all over her face with Nye's Ebony powder. That's a good one for my chocolate girls. Since I've already added her blush, now I could go back and complete the eyes. So I'm going to add the copper color that I added to her lids. I'm going to add that to her bottom lash line. And now I'm going to line her eyes with this black liner pencil from LA Girl. It's the gel cream liner. Now I'm adding some mascara to marry her lashes, her real lashes and the false ones. I'm going to add some mascara to her bottom lashes. And then after this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move back onto the face to make sure that the face is complete. to finish off this look, you gotta have lips. So I started off by lining her lips with Chestnut by Wet n Wild. That's a liner. And then I went in with Max Photo and Max Velvet Teddy in the center of her lips to create a bit of a gradient nude. Now, after this, I'm going to go in and I'm going to spray her face before highlighting. I'm spraying her face with Max Fix Plus, and now I'm going to take Max Shaft of Gold Limited Edition Highlight, and I'm going to highlight her upper cheekbones, down her nose, and the tip of her nose, and of course a little bit above the lip. But now I'm going to go back and I'm going to change up the lip. I'm going to take Jordana's dark brown pencil and I'm going to line her lips, and then I'm going to add stone in her lips. So if you guys like these videos, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe.
Wow. Look, hold up. Look at my makeup artist, girl. One-on-one.